Alright, YouTube, today we have a day that's been long awaited by some of you guys in the comment section requesting him like every video. So this week he is the most requested YouTube barber that I've gotten so far. He's got 408,000 subscribers. For a little bit, I felt like he took a break for a little bit. He went like 3 months without posting, so I didn't see his work popping up on my timeline at all. It's almost like he disappeared. But what I've noticed is this month he's been dropping more content. So I decided to go check out one of his recent ones. I haven't seen the video yet, but we're gonna watch it together today. And so I hope you guys enjoy this reaction video. Let's get started. Some of you guys already know who I was talking about when I said 408,000 subscribers. Let's check out his most recent. One thing I know about George, guys, is he is definitely one of the goats with clipper over comb. That's not a secret. I think that's a well-known thing.
What's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to another barber tutorial. In this video, we're doing a pompadour.
He's got really nice hair.
Started by saturating my client's hair with water. I'm gonna ask my client exactly how much he wants taken off, and I'm kind of gonna recommend him a good length because you do not want to leave it too long and not too short.
George knows how to cut.
Also, you guys, when you guys are doing this type of haircut, it's very, very important that you guys leave the back a little bit shorter than the front.
This guy has nice hair. Besides his hairline growing up, he's got a nice full hairline too. But doesn't mean his hairline isn't gonna be difficult.
Go in and kind of check my work by doing like
cross-checking
sections, going from the front to the back. And once again, I'm making sure that the front is definitely longer than the back and kind of tapering off as I'm getting to the back. Get your haircut to lay exactly how you want it.
That's all facts right there. All facts.
So now before I go in and do the fade, I'm gonna go ahead and start to section out his hair exactly where I feel like his head starts to round out.
The camera quality. Look at the bangs. You guys know I drink a lot of bangs, so I noticed right away.
So now that I have my hair sectioned out, now I went ahead and switched over to my wall magic clips. And here I have my number 1.5 guard with the lever all the way open to go ahead and remove the bulk. And you guys are gonna see once I work my way to the back, I'm gonna drop it kind of aggressively to make sure that the shape is on point.
Yeah, it's not because his client asked for a drop fade. It's because that's how the fade should be placed on his head shape, to keep a squared shape, to keep a shape that would suit his client.
Now
that's
here
all
I'm
that
switching
is.
over to my Endist TL liner, and I'm gonna go ahead and set in my bald guideline.
Every time I do a fade like this, people always be like,
Chris, is that a drop fade?
Like, nah, man, I'm just doing the fade how it would suit the client best.
Wall magic clips, and with no guard and using the lever all the way open, I'm gonna go ahead and create a guideline by going up about 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Now to help me blend out the bottom line, I always go back to the trimmers that I set in the bald guideline with, and then I just kind of bump it up just a little bit.
Especially if you don't have your clippers like, you know, adjusted real close, or if you don't want to. Some people don't want to adjust their clippers too close because then you lose that true all the way open. Lose a little bit of it, not a lot. But some people just prefer not to do that.
Now going back to
that's
the
a great technique.
clips, and this time with the lever all the way closed, we're gonna start to blend out the bottom line, going up about 1/4 inch each time, making sure that you're flicking up. Now here I went ahead and opened the lever halfway, and then this should pretty much blend out the bottom line completely. If it doesn't, just reopen the lever all the way and just continue to blend up to where the first initial line was. Number 1 guard, using the lever all the way open, and I'm gonna go ahead and create another guideline by going up 1 inch. And since I use the 1.5 guard with the lever all the way open, which is pretty much a number 2, is a little bit longer than what I'm using right now, I'm gonna stay a little bit underneath that 1.5 guard open. Alright, so now for this step, I went ahead and attached my 1/2 guard, and we're gonna start blending from the top to the bottom. So with the lever all the way open, is not gonna fully get rid of the bottom line, but it's gonna start to fade it out little by little. So as you're closing the lever a little bit, the bottom line should almost be disappearing, and blending all of the little imperfections that you see right there at the bottom. And if you guys do end up raising the line a little bit, all you guys really have to do is just play with the lever, start with it all the way open, go halfway and go close.
I think that's what he's talking about, the line that he created, but all he had to do was open the lever up a little bit and voila, it's gone. Sometimes you get people like learning, get scared, you know what I mean, and panic. All of us, even your favorite barbers, make those mistakes 100 times during the same haircut. We just know how to adjust our clipper and what we're doing at that moment to fix it, so it looks like it was planned. But a lot of times we're hoping we don't create lines because that's gonna save us time. That's looking real good. Gradient.
So now here to blend in the fade to the side, I'm using a little bit of the clipper over comb technique, and I do have a no guard on my clipper with the lever.
That's a nice angle.
I find that to be the easiest way for me to blend in the side.
That's my favorite comb for clip over comb. The Utsumi, best comb. Utsumi, U-T-S-U-M-I, I think. You gotta look like online for it. That's a pretty satisfying angle. I ain't gonna lie. That's satisfying as hell. I'm copying your angle.
So now here I'm going back in with my half guard just to do a little bit of touch-up work. So now here I'm gonna continue to blend from the side to the top, and to do that, I'm gonna grab a little bit of a section and comb it down and blend it with my scissors. And I'm gonna continue to do that until I get to the middle of his head. That way, the side of his hair is really tapering out to the very middle of his head, leaving the middle of his head to be the longest point of his hair. And I feel like that's another way of cross-checking your work. So now at this point, I'm gonna go in and blow dry my client's hair. That way I'm able to mold his hair in the direction that I want.
I miss my Dyson. Whoever
and
stole
really,
my Dyson, I miss it.
You guys are gonna get the volume. If you guys do not blow dry your guys' client's hair, your client is just not gonna have no volume. And
you know what, man? I'm gonna say this now. George has me seeing this Dyson and making me miss mine. I'm gonna put a $100 reward for anyone who knows the whereabouts of my Dyson and never returned home from New York. So if you know where it's at, it's got Tomb 45 logos all over it, Die Legend logos all over it. There's a $100 reward.
Here I'm just going back in, doing a little bit of touch-up work with the clipper over comb just to blend it in a little bit more. And that should be pretty much it before I go in to style his hair.
Is he gonna keep it all natural?
Now the product I'm using here is the Volumizing Powder, and this stuff works great. And this pretty much acts as like if you were using product, and this really leaves it like a real natural look.
245 pure powder.
To do with volume, I definitely apply some of this to my client's hair because that makes it a whole lot easier.
245 pure powder. I'm messing. You guys know me. Try everything. Try every product.
Now I'm using a little bit of the matte product. All you really need is just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way.
Yeah, clay.
When you're using any type of matte product. So yeah, I'm just basically rubbing it into my fingers real good and then getting it all in his hair.
Look how clean it's looking. That's a great combination. It's called cocktailing product. You're writing a prescription for your client.
My hairline is actually really nice.
Yeah.
But he does like to get lined up, so I'm gonna go in and just clean him up.
He's got such a nice hairline. People like me, we jealous. That's a nice lineup. It's perfect for his hairline.
So that was pretty much the cut. I figured I'd show you guys how he walked in. This is the before, and get ready to see the after because it's a whole lot different. And boom, he looks so fresh in my opinion. The fade looks clean, the top looks clean, the pompadour just fits him. It just looks dope. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys did, please leave a comment down below. Don't forget to leave a like.
Killed that, bro.
Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Yeah, George, you killed that one, bro. Let's look at the comment section. I'm in the background getting cut by Jeezy. He said, favorite cut from George. Whoa. Yeah, clip over comb it takes time, man. I don't even feel like I've gotten anywhere near mastering clip over comb. Nowhere near George's level with clip over comb. Not every barber, not just on YouTube, anywhere. I've been trying to motivate barbers to not be afraid to get good at using shears. Like they say, like the saying in the industry is, the money's on the top, not on the sides. And the sides takes the most work, you know? Yeah, he's just getting love. 26,000, well deserved. All right, guys, I guess that's it. I reacted to, this was long awaited. Everybody wanted me to react to George. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. you know there'll be a link in the description for his channel down below if you want to check out more of his content. If you've been living under a rock and you don't know who Jorge is, then I need you to get on it. I need you to get on it. I need you to watch all his videos. Honestly, the more content that you watch, the more things you're going to be able to try and do in real life. When you're learning and you're cutting a potential model, clipper over comb might be what you're destined to use as opposed to something else, right? Like some guys, they don't use any clipper over comb and it's just shear work or clipper work with guards. You know what I mean? Because that is where they are their best. You know what I mean? But if you don't try everything, you're not going to know what to put in your arsenal to be the best possible barber that you can be. Because we all can be elite barbers doing a plethora of different, you know, techniques. So shout out to Jorge. Some amazing content, man. Amazing video. Great job. All right, guys. I'm out. See ya the next video.